Yeah, we were just stopping to talk to you guys about like what specific issues brought you guys out here.
Yeah, let me get you a spokesperson.
Okay. So yeah, I heard you're running for mayor. Can you tell us a little bit about your platform? What brought you out here today?
Absolutely. The platform is to put the working class at the center of our politics. And we opened with a promise to freeze the rent for every rent stabilized tenant across New York City, to make buses fast and free for the more than a million New Yorkers who ride what are currently the slowest buses in the nation, and to make universal childcare a reality to New York families at no cost to them, whether their child is 6 weeks or 5 years. And in many ways, the campaign is about tackling the despair that working class New Yorkers are feeling.
Sure.
And that is also the same despair that gave rise to Donald Trump. And I'm here because we have to make it clear that working class New Yorkers can find an answer other than Donald Trump in addressing all of the crises that they face on a day-to-day basis. And right now we walked into an election where the Democratic Party leadership had no interest in even recognizing the scale of pain that so many working class New Yorkers are feeling, and we've seen what the results look like.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, so how do you think about like what your messaging will be? Because I agree with you. Like, people are having the same issues. I appreciate that you're like having that respect for people and not just calling them evil like a lot of Democrats are. But like, what's your message going to be to try and bring those people in who see Trump as the answer?
My message to them is that, you know, for so many who chose Trump because of concerns around the economy, because they saw a campaign that, as ridiculous as it is and as insincere as it is, Trump was able to characterize himself as the candidate who would make life more affordable, who talked about the fact that it is more expensive today than it was 4 years ago, and who would bring peace to the world.
Yeah.
And I think what we need to do is to tell those same voters that while these were insincere promises, while these were promises that will be exploited for the sake of the billionaire class, we are going to address and diagnose the same issue, but put forward a set of proposals that will be direct and immediate in transforming your day-to-day life. There will be places of immense disagreement, there's no question.
Right.
But when we are talking about economic issues, for many voters, they are going into the voting booth with that not just top of mind, but as the only thing on their mind. And as Bernie said, the Democratic Party abandoned working class Americans a long time ago, and now working class Americans are abandoning the Democratic Party.
Right.
And I don't think it's a coincidence that the same people that a left-wing economic populism excited in 2016 and 2020, Latinos, Muslims, young voters, are the ones who we are now asking ourselves, how could it be that they're leaving the party in any kind of statistical significant way?
Yeah. All right, for sure, man. Thank you so much, and good luck.
No, absolutely.
Have a good one.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Sorry, your name was
Zohran.
Zohran. How do you spell that?
Zohran.